Yes, we can. Can we start, Madhu?
Hari Sarvottama Vayu Jivottama.
Hari Sarvottama Vayu Jivottama.
Shriman Madhwa Made Hari Parataraha Satyam Jagat Tattvato.
श्रीमन्मध्वमते
Madhwa
हरि परतरः
Hari
सत्यं जगत्तत्त्वतो
भिन्ना जीवगणा हरेरनुचरा नीचोच्चभावङ्गता
भिन्ना गणा हरिरनुचरा
नीचोच्चभावगताः
मुक्तेर्नैज सुखानुभूतिरमला भक्तिश्च तत्साधनम्
मुक्तिर्नैज सुखानुभूतिरमला भक्तिस्तत्साधनम्
हेक्षादित्रितयं प्रमाणमखिला आम्नायैकवेद्यो हरिः
हेक्षादित्रतयं प्रमाण अखिल आम्नायैकवेद्यो हरिः
हरि सर्वोत्तम
हरि
हरि
सर्वोत्तम
सर्वोत्तम वायु जीवोत्तम.
Yeah, over to Madhu.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. We'll have medium of instruction in English because we'll record it. It may be beneficial to others also. So in today's Bodhi topic, we'll discuss about wealth and Brahmins. These two are two ends of the world coming together, like wealth and then Brahmins, because we all grew up by listening stories like there used to be a village and there used to be a poor Brahmin. And this is how the story used to start. So there is a very strong relationship between Brahmins and poor, the poverty. And now wealth and Brahmins are two ends coming together. So in this Bodhi, we are not complaining on anything. We are not being judgmental here, but we are trying to assess different perspectives so that we can understand what is the focus on wealth and how it can be done by Brahmins. So the question comes, what is Brahmanya basically? So, and what are the roles of Brahmins in a society? So, Brahmins are supposed to be Adhyana, Adhyapana, and then carrying forward this particular culture of knowledge transfer from one generation to another generation. And what we call as a knowledge, whether it is related to mathematics, physics, or it's a computer knowledge, or it's a mobile knowledge, or it's anything rocket science, this is not knowledge according to the Vedic scriptures. The knowledge is something which is all about the universe, the creator of the universe, protector of the universe, destroyer of the universe, and then how to make this universe beautiful. So this has to be transferred because it cannot be transferred from book to book or CDs to CD and pen drive to pen drive. So it can be only transferred in a very structured manner from mind to mind. And we all know these minds are not just physical here in our brain, but they're all like eternal as well. So Brahmins were supposed to do Adhyana, Adhyapana, and then focus on the seva of God. But slowly, as the progress started of the Kali Yuga, slowly we started thinking that if you keep on doing your duties, how you are going to be per the as per the society that is moving ahead. So let us focus some amount of time on earning something so that the life can be better. So the journey of earning started as the principle is like there are only two things in the world, like left or right, truth or so false, or papa or punya, something like that. There are only two things. So similarly, either you be on this side or be on that side. So people, when you start moving from one side to another side, you have to leave the shore of other side. So we started delinking ourselves from our rituals, slowly started compromising and moving towards the wealth. And when you move, the journey starts, and then we don't know where it will end, because how far we have to travel, we don't know. From generation to generations, we have traveled, and we have come to a situation where most of the Brahmins are rich. Still, there are a lot of people who are very poor. We are struggling, and they are like still not finding any ways to be good in life. But the wealth has arrived to many people. So now, when we moved um, from one end to another end, if we look at right now, and if we look back, how was our journey? So our journey seems to be a very big fall from top of the hill to directly to the ground. Means we today we compromised to the maximum extent where wearing Janivara around us is only sometime becoming a symbol of we being Brahmins. And for some people, even sometime the Janivara or Yajnopavita will be around their body. Sometime it will be hanging to the locker or tijori because we have stuck keys to it. So that is the situation. But still, there are plenty of people who are following the dharma and rituals. Now, this is how the journey looks when we look back. Look back. And now coming to a point like where what is wealth according to Sri Sukta? According to Sri Sukta, the wealth is dhanyam, dhanam, pashum, bhauputra labham, shatasamvatsaram, dirgamayuhu. There are different things that are part of the wealth, not just cash or the money. But the monetary thing, which is very immediately visible, is the most promptly visible. And then that became a means of measuring how wealthy we are and how better we have made our life. And today, if anybody want to listen to us, they look at only couple of things. One is power, second is the money, and third one is the benefits, what they are going to get out of us. So this is how the wealth plays today. And now when it comes to Brahmins and wealth, how does Brahmins typically utilize the wealth? So to give one example, when God has created this universe with diversity, he has some meaning towards the diversity, isn't it? If otherwise he would have made everything like similar, but he kept everything different. So similarly, in our body, the function of heart is different, the function of kidney is different, and they interchangeably cannot play their role. So in the same way, when this Varnasrama was formed, it is not formed to find the caste and categories, but it is formed to socially balance the way how society can exist peacefully, and then it can grow and it becomes very strong. So Brahmins had to play a role of doing adhyana, adhyapana, and still that particular thing continues. But now Brahmins are playing a different role. Now they are like government officers, they are in different positions, they are innovators, they are technologists, they're doctors, what all they are not, everywhere they are. So now the question comes, what is the typical usage of the wealth that is earned by a Brahmin? So why I gave example of heart? Because suppose entire energy of your body is given to heart, saying that, okay, you take everything and then consume and make best utilize of it. Will heart be able to utilize that? It will not utilize. It needs only what it needs to operate and then be in a healthy body, right? Or keep a body to the maximum health. That's where low BP, high BP comes when we are oversupplying or undersupplying things. Similarly, when wealth arrives to Brahmins, because of the nature or because of our genetics, the way how we are being transferred from generation to generation, and the way how our psychology is built around wealth, internally our psychology doesn't care about wealth at all. You ask any Brahmin what makes them most happy, in a subconscious mind they will say that, okay, if you leave me peacefully alone, I'll be more than anything else. Means it's more than anything. And if you if you allow me to do what I'm supposed to do, I'll be more than happy. So this is what internally our subconscious mind tells us, or our psychology tells. But what happens when you are oversupplied with wealth? The Brahmin's mind gets confused what to do with the wealth, because the entire the construction of Brahmin doesn't believe in wealth. So it cannot enjoy the wealth to any extent. Sometime you might have seen in the families what happens. Assume that father has earned crores together money. Still, when he is growing their kids, right, he will keep on telling that, you know what, when I was child at your age, I did not even have had a proper food. I did not even had a watch. I did not have even a proper bag to carry my books to schools. Why you want this much price bag? Why you want this much prized watch? All those things. So internally, what that genetics or psychology is telling that you don't need this much costly things. Then the question comes, then why did you earn crores together money? What you're going to do with that? Similarly, we have all the ornaments on the world, whatever is there in the gold shop, everything is at home. But what is the use of that? The gold is sitting in locker because we are afraid what happens if we go with all these ornaments. Somebody may even kill and then steal everything that we have. So with that, you'll not be able to enjoy. And even if you take today's enjoyment means what people normally call as enjoyment, like, okay, you spend good amount of money and go abroad, take a tour and come back. You go for different dance clubs, you go for different clubs, you go for horse racing, many things that people call as utilizing of money to show that they are very rich. You ask a Brahmin to do that, will he be able to do? 99% they will not be able to do it. Assume that still they try to do it. They said, okay, let me compromise on everything. Let me go to bars, let me go to clubs, let me go to foreign trips, and let me spend money on like horse riding, whatever, wear gold, big chains in around the neck, and wear the gold bracelet in hands, look like a proper broker or gunda kind of things also, right? Even if they adopt that particular lifestyle, it will not stay for long. After a certain period of time, maybe 1 year or 2 years, they will again feel very saddened with their situation, and they think, okay, what did I do so far? It's nothing. I should go back to my roots and do something else. Means I should at least go to temple. I should go and do something good in my life. Like that, they will think. I have seen in my life people who attained topmost positions in bureaucrats, or topmost position in a medical science, topmost in scientist positions. After a certain period of time, they finally again come back. They wear normal dhoti and shalya and then go to temple or go to aradhanas and go and donate. They start taking, even if they are at 60 age, they start taking some mantras or slokas, or start attending pravachanas, start donating their hard-earned money to various functions. Even if they don't donate outside, they will at least try to do Satyanarayana Puja 100 times in the year, or they go to 100 times to Kashi, Badri Yatra, all those things they will do. Why? Because the psychologically or genetically, that's where they are constituted. Even if you give wealth, they'll not be able to utilize like any other person who just born for wealth only. Around you, you might have seen people who even like give 1 lakh rupees bribe just to take some position. Nothing is there in that position, but they just want to take. For example, dash dash Mahasabha Adhyaksha. They pay lakhs rupees as a bribe to become Adhyaksha. What is the position does? Nothing. Just you have one car on which there is a big font bold written that, okay, this guy is XYZ Adhyaksha, president, party president, all those kind of things. But if you ask a Brahmin saying that, okay, I will give 1 lakh rupees to you, you bribe someone and take that particular position, will he take? He refuses. He will say, what is there in that position? Why I need that position? After doing what I am going to do? This is the situations of Brahmins. But with lot of illusion and ajnana around us, the wealth has taken the highest priority in our life. Not only the ordinary people like me or somebody else, even pandits who have become scholars in almost all peak of the adhyana they have done, for them the highest priority is wealth making. And even they teach their kids that, okay, don't do what I have done, don't do this Sanskrit adhyana, don't do this Sudha Pandit and all. You just earn your money. I will put you in best school, I will put you in best hostel, I will put you in best tutor. You learn and you become in a big position. Why? Because the priority that with this illusion or with the ajnana or with Western attack is not physically attacked us, it has mentally attacked us, because of which the wealth is been given very highest priority. And utilization of wealth goes only two to three things. One is the person himself cannot utilize anything. Either he will donate, he'll make some Rajata Kavacha, he will make some Vajra Kavacha, or he will make that temple to be fully gold plated, or he will donate like 10,000, 15,000 to Aradhana, or he will donate crores together money for construction of a temple and all. But he will not be able to use that particular wealth for himself. But if, like how I told initially, right, there is a kidney and there is a heart, both are born with a different purpose. If we take ourselves as a heart can only pump the blood and keep everything clean. Similarly, cleaning of the society and living happily is our life, while kidney doing lot of other functions and even sending all the waste to body outside. That's its function. Similarly, the person whom God has carnated in this particular universe to only do bhoga. If he gets a wealth, definitely he will enjoy. Even they will take a loan if they don't have their own money. Even they will take a loan. Even they do dakaiti, they will do bribery, or they will do some cunning activity. They do some politics. They earn money. They enjoy money. I have seen many people who born like that, and they are not Brahmins, by the way. And what is their job? Eat whatever is available on the earth, pay whatever is possible, go wherever you can go with the money, wear whatever costliest item that are available in your area or even in the other country, wear everything. For example, Vijay Mallya, they are all born for utilizing wealth only. But while Brahmins are born with a different purpose, wealth is a requirement only for the purpose of survival, continuity of our rituals, continuity of why we are born, and then making sure that we are not too much behind where we are not able to even talk to others. So that's the thing. But wealth is not the thing to measure a success of a particular Brahmin. So hence, with this particular note, I don't know how much I covered the depth of the topic because it is very huge and there will be a lot of confusions and questions around that as well. But as we say, right, our bauddhic is to open up the mind on different topics so that we ourselves utilize some of our available time, or we keep aside some of our time in a weekly basis or monthly basis to basically understand what is exactly meaning of certain things which we are wrongly understood today. So because of wealth today, we are moving from our core area to somewhere. Because of wealth, we are compromising and we are sitting in veg and non-vegetarian bar and restaurant to please someone and eating dish along with them. We stopped wearing our dress. We stopped doing our culture. We are even hesitate to showcase that we are Brahmins in front of others because we may have fear of losing our wealth or losing opportunity to earn wealth. But if we trust God, the wealth always comes along with us. 99 years aged persons are still doing puja of Hanuman Mandir or Venkateshwara and all those gods. They are doing puja as a pujari. They are doing as a farmers and they are continuing their rituals. So that means for Brahmins, wealth is not just a measure, it's just a simple means, one among other things that are on his list of things to survive better. With that note, I'll give a full stop for today's Bodhi. But you can open up your question.
One minute, Madhav. Yeah, Madhav, I like some opinion from Sridhar Katti sir or Raghavendra Rao sir on this. We will today, if possibly, we can extend the Shakha. I want the well experienced people so opinion on this also. Sridhar sir, are you there?
Yeah, Namaskara. Sri Gurubhyo
Namaskar.
Namaha. In fact, I want to compliment Madhav.
Okay.
In very simple words and very nice way he has conveyed. With my experience now, I am 60 years old. I cannot agree more. I agree almost 200% with what he has told. Yeah, in fact, there is one thing I want to add. Wherever we assume that some people, especially those who are born in a business community, etc., they know how to utilize the wealth. I understood something like that. But if we go slightly a step higher, what is that utilization of the wealth? Is it buying a thing which otherwise is available for, let us say, 10 rupees? If I buy it for 2000 rupees, can I call it as utilization of? Because at the end of the day, the requirements as given by the God for each of the living being being limited. So undue importance being given to amassing of the wealth is totally wrong, and that takes people in the wrong direction. So I fully agree with that, and I in fact congratulate for this book.
Sure. Before I'll go to the Raghavendra sir, this is my opinion. Means over the period, the whole intention of saying this, each individual jivas is different, has its own purpose when it comes to this janma. But on an average, the Brahmins have their own purpose to do as adhyapana, adhyayana, teachings. That's their own the purpose of their life. The individually it will be different for each Brahmins also. That's a other in other context. But as a whole, Brahmins have their own consciousness. They have a sanskara. They have a very highly merited the IQ level they got it. That is because to get access to the knowledge which knowledge nahi jnanena socham, the core knowledge jnana is there. So for that, to access that, we got a very best of best IQs. But this IQ can also be used for many other purposes, engineering, medical, those. So we can also sell this IQ for some other purposes. Here itself, we got trapped as a whole Brahmin community. We got trapped. The IQ which we got, best of IQ which we got it to access the knowledge, we have used for some ourself purpose. So that's where we got trapped, and this is happened because the whole the world is moving towards capitalism, and even the GDP, they have every government understand this GDP, and they will try to include they want to include many of rural area or any remote areas individuals also part of the financial cycle or economical cycle. So this is how we got trapped into this wealth making a cycle that we got trapped. It may be there are many differences, many global powers are there, government is also there, government forcefully they also to be part of that, but overall we have got a crisis here that the purpose of our IQ was different, and we are got used something else, and now we accumulated the wealth, but we don't know what to do with that, because our we ultimately our consciously we are not meant for using those wealth, and we are happy with the knowledge itself. Many there are many Brahmins, if you see, they are very contented. They are very happy with the small essentials in their lifestyle itself. So that kind of people sadhakas we have seen in around us. So it means that we have somewhere uh, we have been trapped with this wealth making stuffs, and we accumulated, but now we don't know what to do with that. So I feel that we have to utilize this wealth for some dharma sadhana itself, and I feel I am doing it already, that I am trying to invest whatever the wealth possible wealth portion to the rural or remote gurukulas or remote goshalas, means where we can give the next generation this the knowledge or the whole adhyayana adhyapana, or really good health we can pass it on to the next generation through these two items, that gurukula remote, that is not with the city urban centric gurukulas. I'm saying it's more of a remote gurukulas and remote goshalas. That's a way we should utilize this wealth, which is not actually we would have accumulated. We would have put our IQs for the more of a knowledge purpose, but we have accumulated, but we in the going on, that's better the solution. That's my opinion. Raghavendra sir, if you can also put your
Anil,
thoughts, it will be better.
Anil, this is Rangna Deshpande. Can I speak out for a couple of minutes?
Sure, Rangnath, sure.
Yeah. See, with all due respect and humility, I would like to disagree what is being told in this forum. The reason is that, see, there are two aspects in life. One is theory, what we preach, what we hear, what we like, what we love. Okay, that is something which suits our heart, suits our soul. Okay, and then there is a practical life. Okay, and in practical life, see, I do not want we to be greedy, but we definitely should be progressive. Okay, when I say progressive, I would like to quote a term, something called like religious and rich. Okay, there is nothing wrong being in rich. Okay, and there is nothing wrong in amassing wealth. Okay, see, I would prefer to help fellow Brahmins rather than putting a gold on a temple. Okay, for me, the second thing has no value. Okay, instead, if we can help hundreds of fellow Brahmins to come up in their life, follow their aspirations, make more money for our society, why not? Right? So the thing is that, in my view, this story of our attitude of nirvana and something which basically a Brahmins need not amass the money, need not earn the money. In my view, that is not going to help our future generation. Okay, we need to create wealth. We need to create power. Okay, if there is an opportunity to be in power in whatever course of our life. Okay, whichever positions, we must definitely go there. We must help our community to grow there. Okay, we must bring more knowledge, health, wealth to our community. And sadly, lot of our pandits, they are, see, the thing is that a pandit may be very knowledgeable, okay, but his family may not be aligned to him. Okay, they live in a practical world wherein, like, son may be willing to go for a expensive cricket coaching. He may have his talents there, okay, or maybe he want to go to a good college, okay, but just because of his parents or his father's lack of ability to earn money, okay, he need not suffer, right? And a fellow Brahmin suffering is our community suffering. So instead of, see, knowledge is important, everything is important. We are very good people, we are progressive people, we have done good in all walks of life, but at this moment we are losing. Okay, we are not in important positions in our society, we don't own too many businesses, okay, and our community is becoming more poorer day by day, and a lot of our kids do not have adequate opportunities as other communities do have.
Yeah, yes, Rangnath, but the thing is, this earlier 100 years back, so this was not the case. 200 years back means
See, we had
they
an opportunity. See, the thing is that, the thing is that I do not believe in this gene theory, because see, the thing is that what you learn is embedded into your gene. Okay, if you are having a good habits, if you are good knowledge, if you have uh, a gene to learn new things, okay, your genes will be upgraded with that. Okay, the same thing happened with our forefathers. Okay, they had a privilege wherein, like, as a community, they had a good understanding of our knowledge. They practiced it very well, and somewhere we lost the battle. Okay, see, the thing is that there are two aspects, Anil. One is, what is that we are going to create an opportunity to for our next generation as a community. That is most important, right?
but we have to also set the goals also as a on as a whole for the community, right? What we meant for and where we are going, right? Means is that we are all generic, generally whatever everybody is doing, we are meant for that itself, or something else we are meant for that?
See, the thing is that, at least for my son, I have set a clear goal that be religious and be rich. Okay, when you are religious, you will be in right path. When you are rich, you can help people. Okay, and both, in my view, are the ways to sadhana.
Yes, Sridhar sir or Madhav, you have any comments?
Okay, people will have opinion based upon their views of life as well as their experience. Being rich is not a crime, I fully agree. But
Okay.
in the run to have a lot of money, if the better things in the life of pursuit of the knowledge, having discipline, following the principles told by parents, etc., they are compromised, then that one is not of mine. This is the
Okay. Rangnath, one more question here. See, now here the discussion is also this. We have accumulated. We have been already rich.
No, we are not
As
rich, Anil. See, we
no,
are
no,
not.
no, no, no. I'm saying,
You
if
please
if
check the statistics.
percent,
You please check
percentage
the
of our,
statistics. You please check the statistics. Brahmins are poor since centuries, not now. Okay,
okay, now
we
percentage of
neither have power nor we have money.
we 100 200 years back we have a power, at least we used to influence the system. We are the influencers.
Yeah.
as a
So
whole into the society or society?
sorry for interrupting. So the overall the topic is around only like wealth and Brahmins. How we make sure that the wealth doesn't eat us. Rather, we know how to balance everything very well. Means it's like investment, right? You invest everything and then gone. If some stock falls, everything is gone. So that's why like advisors come into picture and there are portfolio managers come into picture who will tell you like guided path and they will guide you, they will educate more those things. The whole purpose here is like people should be educated like okay on what is wealth, how it is utilized today, what you are going to do. It's like when we were kids, someone used to ask a question like okay, what if tomorrow you get 1 crore lottery, what you will do with that money? So those kind of stuffs should be triggered in people's mind so that they know what extent we can go, how much we can compromise, or where we can be happy. Like what is our happy index with respect to wealth, and where we can stop this particular race. That's all. Or why we should compare others. If I'm rich, then why I should compare somebody as like not capable, all those kind of things. Rather, I wish them to grow is the mentality that we have to grow. That's all. So ultimately, the society has to be in equilibrium and peaceful, and it should wish each other more success than feeling the joy of being wealthier and not utilizing it again is a big problem. So those kind of things. And some side effects of wealth pushing into the society also we have seen like there is a lot of wealth is being pushed into society in different directions in the form of donations and all, and it is getting a lot of people into different directions also. It has both positive and negative impact as well. So we need to be aware of those things. That's all is the whole purpose.
Yeah, Raghunath, I think you are putting your perception from the comparing the our community as a Brahmin community and the other communities. If you compare from that perspective, your thoughts are very much right. But here, what